I bought a minibus. Well, I wasn't really in the market for a minibus, but I think you've got to take these opportunities when they present themselves to you. But over the few days that I've had it, this thing's really grown on me. It's I can see massive potential in it for a camper or a day van or even just for someone to buy and carry on using as a minibus, because it's still got valid MOT and is road legal and whatnot. But against all my temptations, I'm just going to advertise this one, list it on eBay, and try and make some money on it, because fundamentally I need to make money and I got too many projects on the go already. But if I ever do decide to do a camper or a day van or something like that, then a Volkswagen LT46 or the equivalent Mercedes Sprinter would definitely be top of the list, because yeah, it's really nice. It drives well. This one's got the 2.5 litre 5-cylinder TDI, which I think is Volkswagen engine originally. Could be Mercedes, don't know. 120, 130 horsepower, something like that. I'll give you a quick tour around it. Obviously this is the wheelchair lift, because it is a registered disabled vehicle. And so it's had a few seats taken out the back to make room for the lift and the wheelchair user in the middle there. But yeah, the lift is a thing of loveliness. It's unfortunately it's not really worth anything, because I was thinking, well, I could pull that out and sell it on its own, but I don't think it'd be worth the hassle, which is a bit of a shame. But well, hopefully it goes to someone who can actually put it to use and needs a wheelchair ready van. But yeah, you can see there it's seen a bit of action. It's done a fair few miles, 270 odd thousand I think, but it's not a bad looking thing. I think it's what later became known as the Crafter, but at this age was just an LT46. Don't know what the 95 means, kilowatts perhaps. But so this one's a 12-seater, 3 in the front there and 9 in the back. So you can see it's upholstered in a very bus appropriate wipe clean interior. No frills in here, very basic, but a lot of potential. So I'm going to bang it on eBay now, and I'm sure it'll sell for more than what I paid for it, because I got it for a bit of a steal. Hopefully it goes to someone who has big plans for it. And I don't know, maybe we can follow the van after it goes to its new home and see what becomes of it. As you can see, it's very, what's the word, basic, poverty spec. But I guess they didn't care too much about the driver of minibuses when this was made. I just got to move it to do a bit of work on the BMW, so I'll fire it up for you. No problemo. Sounds real sweet, this 5-cylinder. Probably a bit noisy on a long journey though. Epic steering lock. I suppose you need it on something this long. Real nice low first and reverse gears as well. You can literally creep uphill on idle like that. It'd be great for towing, or if you had a lot of weight in here, like say 12 people. Even got reverse beepers. It is very long, however. Here's a top tip. If you want to give yourself a splitting headache, try selling an old minibus on eBay. I listed it at 99p with no reserve, with as much of an accurate description as I could put on there without writing a whole essay. And I had bids from quite a few different people, although no questions and no requests to come and see the thing. I just don't get people. Why would you attempt to spend a few £1,000s on something that you knew nothing else about? But anyway, after a week, the bidding ended at £2,909. Then ensued 2 weeks of hassle. But without going into too much detail, suffice to say that we got the deal done after a couple of weeks of messing about for the £2,909. So after a month of minibus ownership, I waved goodbye to the LT46 with a nice little £2,109 profit in my back pocket. Now, considering I didn't touch this thing, all I did was put it on eBay, which cost me £15. That is all I did. So for me, that's one of the best paydays I've ever had. But it just goes to show that you should step out of your comfort zone. I didn't want to buy this thing originally, and I didn't see the potential in it, and it's not really my kind of thing. And I was looking at the hassle rather than the potential profit. But yeah, it just goes to show that you should push yourself in a different direction to what you would normally do, and it can pay off. Now, I can't tell you what it is that the new owner's bought the van for, because he couldn't tell me. So all I can tell you is that it now lives over in Lincolnshire, so if you see it, give it a wave and a beep. And if you speak Latvian, perhaps you could ask the owner what he's doing with it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.